Welcome to We Gotta Talk, a live weekly talk show and podcast where we like to dig deep. From health to relationships to alternative lifestyles and more, the one thing you will always get is a deep dive. I'm Sunny, a 15-year veteran of TV news, freelance writer, blogger, mom of three, and wife. But most of all, I'm just a die-hard oversharer. Someone who's genuinely curious about, well, everything around me. And I can't wait for you to join in on these conversations that I promise will impact, inspire, and entertain you. Now, let's talk. All right, guys, great show coming up today. But first, we got to give a quick shout out to a show sponsor, Romer Skincare. Simple, clean skincare that does more with less. So you guys know I'm all about simplifying my life lately, and Romer is about just that. Simple but effective. Their products are formulated without any nasty ingredients, no parabens, no phthalates, no sulfates, no formaldehydes. And what they do have is a ton of beneficial ingredients. Manuka honey in their cleanser, it foams up to like the best, frothiest lather. They have hyaluronic acid and shea butter in their moisturizer, and CBD and squalane in their treat mask, which is the mask that I have been using and loving. It's a simple routine for men and women that will give you clear, glowing skin in the simplest way possible. So go to their website, romerskincare.com, and use the code We Gotta Talk 15. You'll get 15% off of your first order. Try the cleanser, try the treat mask. Those are my two MVP products that are in my drawer right now. I promise you will love it. Again, that's Romer Skincare, ROMER skincare.com. And the code is We Gotta Talk 15. Okay, we are doing a really different thing here on We Gotta Talk, and I'm really excited. Clearly, we're in a different venue. We are in my usually messy, but now cleared out living room. And we have a guest today that is so amazing. Christine Bullock is a fitness and health expert. She has a huge following on Instagram and has been dedicating her career essentially to helping women get in shape in a way that makes sense. She is also the founder of Kayo Body Care, which makes face grade skincare products. So if you've been following me at all on Instagram, I have been just obsessed with this line lately. So I'm really excited that not only is Christine here to talk about her rituals, which of course include fitness and a great supplement routine, but she's also actually working us through a workout today. So this is why we look like this. I only show up half naked, Christine, for people that I truly love.
Oh, good. And I always show up half naked.
Girl, if I look like you, I wouldn't own clothes. Like, you are insane. I'm like, I look at your Instagram and I'm like, you know, every time I scroll through, I'm like, okay, I'm going to work out today because I wasn't going to. And then I see you and you bring me inspiring vibes. So before we start, I do want to just quickly ask about how you got started in fitness and health, because this is really a lifestyle for you.
Yes, it absolutely is. I say, if I know one thing, it's bodies, and it's all that I've ever loved. I mean, it definitely started back. I was a ballerina in Pittsburgh, you know, my fellow Pittsburgh homegirl, for so many years, but it kind of I fell into massage therapy, into behavioral psychology, which I feel like then adds to understanding people's lifestyle habits and why they're making the choices that they do, and helping to assist with that. Yoga instruction and Pilates, pre and postnatal. I mean, I've been in it for over 20 years professionally. And so it's given me the time to really earn a lot of training and education in this, which has been so beneficial in working with women all over the world. And, you know, I have to say, I've been through all of my own health issues, and I think that that's been invaluable to me to be able to experiment with things and really find my true health. I have PCOS. I've had 8 years of infertility because of that. I had low thyroid before, all which I decided to treat naturally and decide to be, you know, find the root of those things. And I feel like that evolved into, and I'll be 40 next year, a fitness style that works really quick, you know, for like a 10-20 minute workout, but gets you the results that you want and gets that heart pumping and the endorphins going, but also is like a low impact, because as we're aging, and I don't know, you know, as women, it's just something to keep you healthy. I call it age defense fitness. And it's the same thing, you know, in my nutrition. It's very balanced. I kid, but I'm not kidding. We eat briskets and Hawaiian rolls on the weekends, you know, but I have a very clean diet on the weekdays, and I supplement that. We'll talk about that kind of stuff too. And it's quick little fixes, because I have a 4-year-old and a 9-month-old, and it's like, Whew, mama doesn't have the time.
It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world when you bring kids in. All right, let's get to this workout because I want everybody to try to work along. And Christine mentioned this, or it's going to look opposite. So like we're putting out our right hand, it's going to look like left. But so you might see me flailing about a little, but I'm going to do my best here.
We're going to be on our right hand, but it may look like your left. So let's start here. We're going to, it's a core and booty workout. You'll see most of my exercises and workouts have like, I call them 2 firsts or 3 firsts, and we have like 2 to 3 exercises in one. And that's what makes it so effective. So we're going to start here in a downward facing dog, actually right leg towards the screen for you too.
Right,
so we'll come out.
Okay.
We're going to give a little stretch at least, you know? So, go back. Let's see. I'm going to go this way a little bit for you. Okay. And then you're just going to come down, drop down to your knees to a bear pose, a little core. So just an inch off the floor. And then you're going to press back and drop down just an inch off the floor and then press back. We're getting that core warmed up, and you can come into your breath here. Last one. All right. You're going to drop down to your knees here, and we're on all fours. Get into our booty work just a little bit. So you're going to step that leg back, the right leg back for you, and you're going to pull the knee up for plank and a little kick. And this is just our warm up, guys. And kick. And you're going to pull the knee up and kick. We're hitting the core. We're hitting the booty.
This is hard already.
Just a single exercise. You have your back. For 3 and 2 and 1. Now I want you to keep that leg up. You're going to pull the knee in, and you're going to keep the leg bent and kick that heel up to the sky, and then pull and really pull the core up and away and scoop it and then press. And try not to release that core as you're pressing up to go into that back. We want to work it at the same time in reverse, and you're going to really feel you hit the glute then. I like this guy too because we're hitting our hamstring here if you're really pulling your heel towards your butt while we're hitting the glute. And the hamstring's what keeps the butt nice and high. So we need that hamstring to work. Now hold it here. We're going to pulse up. Let's do 10 pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just squeezing the glute. 9 and 10. Now I want 20 pulse kicks up. So I want you to lengthen through all the way. And then just come down to where that knee is, where the hip is, and then press up. So drop it down too low. It's really all about the press and lengthen. Typically we're working against the tight quad, which is good. We're working on our flexibility. We sit all day. We're looking at our computers, at our kiddos, at our, our phone. And so this helps to create that flexibility at the same time as toning. And it's like your body.
Man, I'm like dripping sweat, Christine. Like literally just had my first drink.
And by the way, I don't normally just have a mat in here, but we have a newborn crawling, so it was like perfect time. We just took out the coffee table and put in a mat. Last one, hold it here. I'm going to have you drop down to that inside elbow you see, okay? Now we're going to take it internally rotated. I'm going to turn for you. So we're turning inward for this. So it looks like this. And you're going to pull your knee in and cross. And then you're going to kick it up to the outer corner, nice and bent as well. In and cross, and then press. And what you can do if you want, when you come up, you can do a little stability. Press up, hit that tricep, and down. Up. It takes a little bit of balance. I'm not going to lie. This is really good for your brain, but you do have to think about my workouts a little bit. But guess what? That shuts off the stress level. It shuts off, the outer language that you're saying to yourself of the list of things you have to do for the day. And it burns more calories and hits more muscles because you're really hitting that core with the extra work. Last one, you can keep it up there. And again, we're just going to do the long presses for 20, 2, 3, 4, really out there and internally rotated. So we're hitting a different part of the booty. 10 more. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Now we're going to externally rotate. So I want you to drop the knee down and you're going to almost come forward, just letting it balance. I don't have it down. I'm really using that core. And then we're going to come up on the diagonal in the back. So we pull it forward. It's floating. And then float it back and kick. Externally rotated, that means the hips are open. So we've hit your booty parallel, internally rotated, externally rotated, basically 360 degrees for the booty. And the core, you can see you're getting this abdominal work in each of these exercises as well. And you can move the hips
you feel
forward
it on
really
your
scoop
obliques
forward.
too.
Yes, girl. And that's why I always say people always just do crunches, and it's like that really only hits a little bit of the core. If you want a tinier waistline in that figure 8 waist, you really have to hit the obliques. And honestly, I don't do that many sit-ups or crunches. It's just this kind of exercise. Now hold it here. We're going to keep it back on the back diagonal, and you're just going to kick low and kick high. And when I say low, I mean just an inch down. So you want to keep it pretty high. You're opening up here through the hip. Again, more flexibility within our hips. I think when we have flexibility in our body, we have flexibility in our life. 10 more here. Really hit it high. 2, 3, nice and long. 4, lengthen those muscles. When you work through the elongation of the muscle, you create long muscles. That is what when people say long, lean muscles. Well, it's just how you work the muscle. Last one. And drop it down and sit back to a child's pose. We're going to do the other side. And then we're going to turn and we have just a little bit of core work too. I mean, additional core work. All right, come back here.
Like, I have never done a home workout that has activated my sweat glands like immediately. I feel just like just a lot of concentration on the core, which I guess is good, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I feel I do not do a lot of abdominal work and crunches just based on my neck right now. I'm holding a big baby, and it's like, it just doesn't feel as great for me. But I do standing core work, whether it's like plies and it's twisting. And, that's really helped me to get the strength back in my core after having a baby.
Love it.
Yeah. And I want to, you have to get that strength. Everything comes from your core. So especially postnatally, we need to really focus on that to prevent back pain, neck pain, pain everywhere. All right, back down to it. We're going to do a little downward facing dog. And then we'll come down to bear, just letting those knees float. Press back, open up through the back. And nice thing about downward facing dog here, you're getting the blood flow to your skin, your face. You're getting your lymphatics going in reverse. All that fresh blood flow. Now hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Drop the knee, lengthen that back leg back, maybe your left leg this time. We're going to kick up and then pull the knee up and in and back. And little tip here, just make sure you're pressing through all 5 fingers, that your thumbs are firmly pressed. You want to try and rotate the shoulders down the back, rotate the elbows back to open up through the collarbones and the chest. And yes, it's about, posture and keeping you safe, but honestly, you're going to get that much more arm work out of it too, and chest work. Last one, we're going to hold it up here, and then we're going to start to go into our next little part, pulling our knee in, and then flexing that heel and pressing it directly up. The tighter you pull the heel in towards the booty, the more hamstring work you get. So you could be out here, right? But we really want to hit that hamstring right now. And you can see, yes, I'm going to ask you to look at my butt, but you can see if I have my leg out here, not as much going on. Watch what happens here. Like all of this immediately pops up. So you can see you really fire a lot more muscle. If you're going to put the work in, it might be 2 minutes while the kids are running around. Might as well get the most out of it. And then hold it up here. We're going to pulse it here, press up for 10, scoop the belly in. Little tip is to pull the ribs up and in, and that automatically helps you feel that core. And then 20 presses. Here we go. Keep those ribs up and in, and we press against it. So your body is your own resistance. And we have 10 more. Yes, nice, Sunny. Looks good. Lengthen that leg, girl, all the way through.
Oh, man.
Okay. I know. That is like one of my favorite exercises. Could you feel it? All right. Hold it back down.
That's hard.
Let's do our internally rotated. So we're going to drop down to our elbow, internally rotate. So we take it from parallel and we just go like this out to the outer corner. Look, you feel that right there. I mean, your waistline is already working, just stabilizing it. And then we pull in and press, in and press. And you can lift up and down. You can touch it and press, all that core work. And really try and get it out to the side so you're hitting the waistline and the outer booty. Good. And press and reach Last one, hold it up, and we're gonna press up for 20, 2, 3. And you can see I was a little externally rotated, so I dropped that knee down and really hit it. 10 more, 10, really reach, almost done here. 8, 9, and 10. Let's externally rotate it so we open up the hip now, and you're gonna drop it down, let it balance, and then kick it back and up. Drop it down and reach. You scoop the core and tuck the glutes and bring it with you and reach. And press. Little core work after this. How you feeling?
Oh my God. Like, this is insane. Like, this is the only time I've ever shut up during my own show because I can't talk. How are you talking and
That's
doing?
Good. It's the old ballerina. People are always like, why are you smiling? And I'm like, that's such a ballerina thing. Okay. And now we just do our kicks. So we're going to do kicks, lower and lift, maybe try and keep it a little higher. Core is in, shoulders press down the back. Let's do 10, 9, really hit it. Engage that glute, really lengthen through the leg. And 5, long neck. 3, 2, we have a little bit of core work after this. I just want you to roll right over. Let's get to it. All right, so take your legs wide. Here's parallel. They're wide and they're a little long here. And I just want you to take your hands behind your head, support that head, and we're gonna lift for 10. 10, 2, 3. Think about lifting your chest and your chin to the sky instead of forward to your knees. We lift up. Great, hold it here. You're gonna pick up that right leg. We're gonna cross it over to the left, and then we're gonna open up. And you can lift and a little lower of the head and neck. Lift and a little lower. I know you're loving this one.
Ooh, man,
Hitting
this is like
all
double
those
time.
tiny muscles, yeah. Really work on drawing the core in, pressing down into the opposite leg, that supportive foot. It's gonna help you engage the foot. Now open up, keep that foot here. We're gonna take opposite arm up to that foot. You're gonna lift it up and reach, and then drop it down and touch. And you can keep it a little higher if that feels good for your low back, or you can drop it all the way down. You can also just keep both hands behind your head if you want. These are more functional movements. Working through the actual
It's okay to
joints.
support our head, Christine, right? Because sometimes when I do these crunches, I always feel like I'm straining my neck. So just keeping those fingertips like on the base of my skull, is that right?
I always do, especially let's switch to the other leg. So both hands behind your head and then cross the other leg. But I always do, because holding this baby, you know, I've just been through breastfeeding, like I'm looking down at her all the time. It just adds a lot of strain onto the neck. And to be honest, like I push my head back into my hands, it fires my abs more, and it elongates through the neck. So instead of just letting your head rest there, activate it by pushing it back into your hands, and you're gonna feel a really nice stretch. And then now let's reach, lift and lower. But I always have a hand behind my head.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, to support. And no one wants, like, you know, I would say, like, for teaching, like, I don't want you to get neck wrinkles. So we want it long neck in the front and long neck in the back.
But you guys have a good neck cream for that.
There you go. And gua sha. Last
we got
two.
to talk about that.
And last one. Okay, drop it down. Keep your head, neck up. Now we're going to pull those knees up, and we're going to drop them down. So they're internally rotated here. Pull and root. And I want you to feel like you're just scooping that core in as you pull up, drawing the belly button down for 5, 4, almost done, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold it here. Take the legs parallel. You're going to drop one out. You lift, lower, and pull it in. Reach, lift, lower, pull it in. We have this on each side, a couple bicycles, and we're done. And if you really want something fun, you glue the elbow to the opposite knee.
Like turn my left toward it.
Yep.
Got it. Oh my gosh.
Last one, other side. So out and in. Keep going. Just turn for you guys. And
lower, in.
Reach. I'll get up to you. There we go. Deep and up. 2 more. Last one. I love it. We're like a little mirror of each other. Okay. And then just bicycle. So just switch for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 9, and 10. We did it.
Oh my God in heaven. Christine, I'm soaked.
We have a well-deserved collagen smoothie after this.
We do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that is something, it's hard to get what you feel like is a good solid workout like at home. Sometimes I'm always like, but that feels like it activated a bunch of stuff all at once.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly do, especially now, but I have been creating 20-minute workouts for almost 8 years now. And I now, especially with 2 children, 3 times a week at the most, I get a 20 or 30-minute workout. Maybe once a week I try for a 60, and that's really just for my endurance. And it works. And I have the kids around here, you can see we have my newborn's PlayStation here. And it's like, if she's here, especially with my new mat, but we actually had a yoga mat here before, I'll at least get a couple kicks in, a couple plies with her on my side, a couple lunges, whatever it is. But by doing the two furs and 3 furs, 3 in 1, 2 in 1s, you get a lot more out of one exercise.
It's crazy. And so you can get a good workout in 20 minutes. I think a lot of people are like, okay, I want to get that. We're going to move into the kitchen here. I want to get that cut look, or I want to look like I'm, in shape. And you can do that with just 20 minutes a day.
Absolutely. I think, for sure.
I'm like, my
example of
abs
that
are sore, and I like literally even more sore than I get with Pilates, which is crazy.
And these never, like, it never gets old for me. It's always tough for me. That's the great thing about those exercises too.
That's awesome.
And I guess if it does get easy for me, I'll do a 4 in 1. But
yeah, gosh, man, it's good stuff. Okay, so we moved into the kitchen, guys, because like I mentioned at the top of this interview, sorry, my kitchen is messy in the background. Christine has a line of
oh, you're frozen for me. I'm gonna get everything out.
Producer Rachel popping in here. Sunny's frozen. She's going to come back in. Christine, walk us through the smoothie and tell us the ingredients, and I will add Sunny back in here. Go ahead.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So I have a line of body care, which you'll see over here. Yeah, you're back. We're here. And then I have a line of supplements that we launched into.
Yay, I'm back. I'm going to go. I'm going to let you guys make it. So I'm going to watch.
Okay, great. So basically, Kayo is my line, Kayo Body Care. And we always knew that beauty and wellness and health really was from the inside out as well. And so this year we launched all our supplements. We have a patent pending delivery methods, which are absolutely amazing. So you get a lot more of the nutrients and you get them a lot faster. So there's supplements that you can, we say, see in your improvements in your skin, but you can also feel them. So we're going to make a collagen smoothie today because post-workout, not only is collagen for the skin, we always think about that, but it really is, it's your ligaments, it's the main building block of your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons. So as we age, and even if you're young, you want to prevent, it is going to help to repair those joints. So it is your best post-workout recovery. All right, I drink a milk alternative. We love oat milk here. I give it to my daughter every day. Let me see here. So I put a little bit of oat milk in. And then it's probably usually less than I put of that because then I fill with water, but it's really just for the flavor. Oh, here we go. That. Okay. And then you can use any berries with this because you want your antioxidant protection for your joints. I always love a good banana though, because it tastes really good. So I use about 1 banana, sometimes like just a half a banana. These are fresh bananas that we just chop and freeze every single week. And then you can use strawberries, you can use raspberries. I have raspberries here. We'll throw a couple raspberries in. We'll throw, and you can do like 1 cup. I'm going to throw other things in. Papaya is amazing for your digestive system, has different antioxidants. So today I'm going to throw some papaya in here too. You can mix it up. And then I'm going to throw some cherries in here. Great for stress levels, packed with antioxidants as well. A little tip, I don't have it here because I'm going to make you a pretty smoothie, but I pretty much throw spinach into everything. And that's great for your kiddos too, because you cannot taste it. It's packed with like iron and also antioxidants, and, you know, there's actually protein in it as well. All right, so then on top of it, we have our body's protection in here with our antioxidants. Now we're gonna use Kayo's Skin Perfect, and it's our next gen collagen. And I think it's the best collagen on the market personally. You know, I really tried to formulate it to be everything that I wanted, because not only does it have a marine-based collagen is the highest bioavailable collagen, most similar to your body for your hair, your skin, your nails, and your joints. So if that's what you're looking for, that's the one you want. Bovine.
Here's my question for you, Christine, because like in researching this product, you know, I have used animal derived collagens too. I know you said it's the most bioavailable. Is that why you landed on this option too? And is this considered like a vegan safe or approved option as well?
It is not, no, this is a wild caught cod from France. So you want to look for a wild caught fish for sure. You don't want a farm raised fish that you're eating on the daily. But no, but we do have some vegan collagen alternatives that we are launching very shortly, because I've been vegan. I'm not currently, but I've been. And so the bovine, which is, you know, the different kinds of animals that are out there, and you can actually do eggshells as well. But the bovine specifically is great for your gut, your internal organs. Okay. But most people, so you can mix it, you know, you want something like this. But the great thing about this is it's not just collagen. We actually have trace minerals in here. Trace minerals are so lacking in our diet. They're amazing for hair growth. They tell your body to create collagen. So it's basically like boosting your body's ability to make collagen on its own. So we're just, you know, supporting that. We have hyaluronic acid for soft, supple skin, but also for your joints. We want that for repair. We have ceramides. Your skin is made of 50% ceramides, your whole top layer. Okay. So and that's your lipid hydration. That's your supple, plump, beautiful, you know, wrinkle-free kind of skin. And then we also have antioxidants in here. So we basically have everything you need. You put it in the water. My blender is quite loud. So I'm going in my refrigerator here. And you can see, you can pop it in. It's a really pretty color. And this is a really pretty flavor here. I mean, the collagen is a really pretty pink as well. Little tip, I throw the collagen in a margarita every once in a while, because it has a berry lemonade flavor to it. So a lot of
my connection didn't work because I was ready to mix it up and try it, but I'll be doing that as soon as we wrap, because I have the ingredients.
So good.
So I am a big fan of your Vital Greens too. Like, so guys, as always, like I always vet products that come on my show and my socials, and I try them first because, you know, you want to make sure that it's something you can actually get behind. This Vital Greens, Christine, is the one green mix that I've been able to drink without feeling like I just wanted to like choke. It's got a great light, sweet taste to it, and it just goes down easy. So this is the one that I've been making my way through fairly quickly here, and it's really good. And that's the day too.
I was going to say, yeah, you could absolutely throw this in too, because this is a berry lemonade. This is a berry, sometimes in water. Let's say you don't want a smoothie in the morning. I just put it in a little bit of water and I throw them both together, and both my husband and I chug it down. My daughter drinks this. My 3-year-old has drank this, you know, since she was 2 actually, but it has 25 superfoods in it. So this is great for a gentle detoxification on the daily to prevent acne, psoriasis, eczema, you know, to beautify the skin, to give you that energy boost. I mean, you literally can feel that in the morning. It has organic, like wheatgrass, barley grass, oatgrass, 12 berry antioxidants, kale, lemon, has a full immune complex, which we understand is so important nowadays, with reishi mushroom and curcumin, turmeric. It has your fiber in here and your omegas as well. And it has our patent pending delivery method. So no other powder on the market has our patent pending delivery method in it. So it just takes it drives it straight into the blood-brain barrier instead of waiting for it to get to the digestive system, and it goes straight into the blood. And that means you're getting the nutrients.
Okay, so we have to talk to your skincare too, Christine, because again, for products that I've integrated into my rituals, I actually just showed this off on Instagram stories this morning. I have been mixing this with my self tanner, and it's like the perfect product to do that because it's the concentrated firming serum. And it has like a consistency that's, it's hydrating, but it's super light. So like here in Florida where you walk outside and it's like soupy humid, it's been a great option for me. So I've been loving this. Tell us what this is all about.
Yeah. So, okay, here are some of my summer must-haves. And definitely this has always been our concentrated firming serum. We basically had to launch the entire line early because we took it to press. We won an award so quickly on this that we had to launch everything. So this one, Shape Magazine, Best in Beauty for Best Cellulite Treatment. And basically it's your all-in-one to tone the skin. It's not just cellulite, you know, it's just basically helps to tone the skin. So we have hyaluronic acid as a second ingredient. Water is the number one, okay? We're a very clean brand. We create based on EU standards. I create for all my pregnant clients, all that kind of stuff. But we were the first to create face grade for body. We're very high performance, and that's why we win these awards. So hyaluronic acid, we have caffeine in here. Caffeine, I'm going to show you how I apply, but it basically gets the lymphatics going of the skin. It brings blood flow to the area too, which helps to plump up fine lines and wrinkles. So I love this one on like my neck, but this is like my former fitness tip where you apply something like this on and it helps you to get like shredded before pool, maybe post-flight. When I was pregnant, you know, you have to ask your doctor about the caffeine, but I would put it like on my neck and on my ankles. But it also has a botanical firming complex in this as well, and some antioxidants too. So it's going to protect the skin. It has long-term firming in it as well. I love it on my arms. I mean, I basically will not skip a day with this. And I'm going to show you my fitness tip really quick because we're in the kitchen. You guys are like one of the first to see this live. So, when you go to a spa and you do body treatments and they put it on and then they wrap you in the big wrap to basically help it absorb. So for pre-photo shoots, what I used to do or still do, pool day, whatever, I'm feeling a little bloated. I put this on, I put the saran wrap on, and then you can just go, you get ready. And what happens is this locks it in so much that it immediately just shreds.
That is insane.
That's my pool tip.
Wait, so okay, that'll work like in a couple of hours if I'm going out and I want to like show out a little bit.
Immediately. It takes like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Sure. And and so it's the caffeine that's doing the work because I'm a little bit of, I'm a total product junkie too. And I do know that caffeine has that stimulant effect, but I didn't know that it was immediate in some products or that it could like actually help with the visual like look of toning and things like that. So it does.
Absolutely. I mean, you could wrap your arms, you could wrap your thighs, that kind of stuff too, for even greater effects just because nothing is being eliminated off the skin and it's really absorbing. But it has long-term effects too, and that's the good part about this.
Yes, I love it. The other one that I have that I want to talk about is the Body Beautiful cream. I have been like using this sparingly because I like to put it on at night before I go to bed because I want to like smell good for my husband. Then I'm like, actually, I don't even know if I want to waste it there. Its scent is delicious. I think you wrote that it's vanilla and green tea, but it's not overly scented to the point that it's distracting. And it's just a nice, thick and rich, buttery consistency, which I love. This is the Body Beautiful cream.
Yeah, it's a phthalate-free fragrance too. So it's a very clean fragrance in the skin, but it has 5 omegas. It has kukui, acai, coconut oil, avocado oil, macadamia nut oil. So that has fast hydration and long-term hydration for, 24 hours. So you can put it on, your skin stays hydrated. Oh my gosh, the smell, I wanted something. Insane. It was, I know, you can smell it. I'm like, it's warm, but it's fresh. So it goes, with your Bulgari green tea, I feel like fragrances. And it also will go with like your, what is it, Hanamore, I forget. Like I used to work in fragrance. So something that's super sweet.
Pink butterfly.
Remember yes.
Yes. That's my jam. Oh my God, I love that.
Me too. 20 years ago. Yeah.
Like that's aging us, right?
Yeah. It just goes right into the skin. And that's how you know it has a good delivery method. But it has hyaluronic acid, omegas, antioxidants, and CoQ10. So it's going to protect the skin from aging, help to rejuvenate and repair as well.
Okay, so tell me this. You were the first company that I heard of that jumped on the face grade body care. I do feel like we're seeing a lot of companies now coming out and saying, we got to pay attention to the skin here the same way as we do to the skin here. So you were a little bit ahead of the curve. What inspired you? Was it your career in fitness and needing to be on camera all the time? And what else can we expect from you? Because the Kayo line is insane. And I actually want you guys to make like face stuff too, but then I think that would sort of go counter to like face grade body care.
No, not at all. No, we disrupted the whole market. I mean, I started creating this, I think back in 2014. We were the first launch. It's actually our trademark, and it's been used as like the trend of the year. And so we created the term face grade body care. And and so basically it was working with my prenatal clients and working in fitness at the same time. I was in my 30s and I was like starting to get to my mid 30s, you know, and I was seeing signs of aging here that I wasn't seeing here because I didn't put as much SPF on my body. I'd be like, let's go tan, but I would protect my face. And my clients at the same time, pregnant clients, were looking for super clean skincare. Well, coconut oil, if you just throw that onto your belly or on your skin at all, it basically is just like, it sits on the top layer of the skin and it doesn't absorb because it's such a big molecular level. With oils, you need a delivery method. It's, you know, it's important how you formulate them. So it's actually drying the skin out underneath because it's not absorbing, and it's not the full nutrient complex that your skin needs. So they were getting stretch marks, they're feeling dry and itchy. So basically we have a lab here. It's a friend of mine, it's her family. They create our products. I formulate what I want after 20 years in the business of working with clients and hearing from women what they need is the same thing I'm looking for. And so we created something that's clean and high performance and I love that it's, you know, becoming it's not just a trend. It really is. Like, we are a wellness brand. Your skin is your biggest organ. The environment is changing. We need to take care of it in a different way. Everything we put on our skin doesn't just go through the organs. Like, you know, if we eat kind of toxic foods, it has to go through the organs. It's processed. It goes straight into the blood. And so that's really important of what you're putting onto the skin. But also, you know, in vanity sense, like why can't we just, you know, be able to protect ourselves? We call it age defense. It's okay to age. We just want to, you know, protect ourselves and do it in the best way possible. So not only like, you know, we didn't touch on this, but these are great ones, but even in the bath, where are we going? In the bath, we have anti-pollutant body products. So we're pulling the toxins, the pollutants off the body that end up aging us, causing disease, that kind of stuff. But it's also a full body mask and scrub and very luxurious. We have body tools to improve, you know, it builds blood flow and oxygen. It gets rid of water weight, but it increases your lymphatics. So you're consistently on the daily having these improved lymphatics that are detoxifying the body, getting rid of the toxins that will age you, that maybe you're, you know, eating by accident, you don't even know, that are in your water, but also create like a really strong and beautiful jawline. This is my other trick before the pool. I just brought this back, went to the, you know, beach last week for the first time ever. And in like a year and a half, 2 years, I brought this, used this guy. And then we just definitely wanted to go into supplementation because, you know, we have some capsules as well. And
yeah, I've got mine here. I have the daily defense is what I have been taking, the inflammation support.
Yeah.
I love these. And the frosted jars.
We have half a bottle of this and evergreens as well. But anti-inflammatory, inflammation it ages us. It causes disease. So not only is this great for your skin, I mean, beautiful skin, helps prevent colds, has our patent pending delivery method. So every pill is like, you only have to take one, and it's much more potent than any other curcumin on the market. But it prevents disease. It prevents breakdown of the body. Like, we want to feel young, however old we are. And then, you know, I want to go into all fields. Stress, it ages us. It causes disease. So we have adaptogenic formulas. We have CBD that we went into, high performance hemp. Again, with our patent pending delivery method, so that helped you to sleep better because that's your time of repair. So basically we're trying to take everything that I've utilized forever, make it better, to be honest, you know, make it the best thing that there is on the market, make it easy for you. So you have these all-in-ones and you don't have to take 10 pills, right? You can take one pill, you can just take your greens for the day, or your collagen, and it's easy, it's consistency. You know, I wanted something, and with the flavor of the greens, like you're saying, you can stick to it because you like the flavor.
Yes. Rituals, girl. Yes. Like we said, it's all about things. And that's why I wanted to bring you in on this week, because we can show people that you can get at regular practices, health practices, and things that benefit you in small doses. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I'm going to start a new health ritual or relaxation ritual, and I got to invest 2 hours a day and completely revamp my diet. But that's why talking to you is so great, because you're showing us that there are small changes we can make that add up over time, that help us, but they do become part of our daily rituals. And I love that. Tell me quickly before we go, Christine, what's next for both you and Kayo? What can we expect to see you in?
Oh, yes. Well, we have a workout. I have a bunch of more workouts launching soon. I can't say it's with a nice big company that has women in bathing suits all the time of all ages. So I'm excited for that. And then we have with Kayo, we have so many products that I've actually already formulated and we cannot wait to get on the market. So there's tons of supplements, there's tons of skincare and body tools and stuff like that coming out onto the market as well. So my job, I just love to formulate basically and create the things that I need and then be able to use them myself. So I can't find them, I make them.
Yeah, well, it's awesome. I love like that we were connected and that I'm able to like see you in action now because you are just your goals to me. You're like got the mom stuff going. You've got
great business mom and providing all this information to everybody.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And you know, as women out there know, seeing someone pursue their passion is really inspiring because you have to make time for it. It's difficult. It's really hard to work in the things that we love in addition to the things that we have to do. But you're awesome. Guys, if you want to follow her on Instagram, you're just at Christine Bullock. Is it Bullock or Bullock? How do you say it? Bullock.
We say Bullock. I say Bullock, but I feel like everybody calls me Bullock. So okay. Sandra Bullock. However you say Sandra Bullock, it's the same.
People call me Sonia Beta all the time, and I'm like, whatever. You know, it's all good. We want to mention this too, guys. Christine was kind enough to offer a great promo code, which I know some of you have been using already. Go to their website, kayobodycare.com. We got to talk. We'll get you 20% off. So these are my starters. I would say MVP style body. Start with that. And the Vital Greens are just amazing too. So thank you so much, Christine. I'm grateful for your time.
Thanks for working out with me. Good job.
I love it. I'm going to be like, I'm actually going to be adding those into my days that I don't go to the gym now. You're going to be my girl on Instagram. I'll be there sweating with you.
I love it. Yeah. There's tons of small little workouts on there, you know, on my Instagram for short ones or take an exercise and just do it really quick. So
I love it. You're the best. Yeah. Good luck with everything. I know you have a big show on like the SoCal Moms event.
Yes, we have a big event here for mamas today and tomorrow. It's been fun.
So cool. Thank you so much, Christine. We'll chat with you.
You too. Have a great wellness week.
Thank you, girl. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh my gosh, guys. Loved that interview. Christine is just really inspiring to me. Like I mentioned, seeing someone who has been able to make her daily ritual her business and the way that she integrates that so beautifully into her life is just awesome. So make sure you follow her at Christine Bullock. I'm at Sunny Abata, SONNIABATTA on Instagram. Do check out those products too. You know I don't talk about something unless it's actually in my routine and I'm using it. That is the case with Kayo. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this episode. I feel like this is one that you're probably going to have to, if you're listening on the podcast, just watch because that workout in and of itself was just bomb. And also you'll just hear me breathing like a farm animal. If you don't watch it, it'll seem completely out of context. I'm over there like, okay, you're the best. Thank you so much for watching. Leave 5 stars, leave a good rating. That actually helps this podcast to get out to people who might enjoy it or find it useful. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week with more goodness here on We Gotta Talk. Bye.